Tonight, the news that we got for you, the boys basketball team is set for the Clark tournament. We're less than 24 hours away. We will talk about their final regular season game though against Groton Dunstable and the shot at the end of the game, Aiden Tyler coming in clutch, securing victory for the team. And what is up this Clark tournament weekend? We were the first to report on it. The breaking news, the game's moved up because of the weather, when the Rams are playing now, and what you need to know before you come to the game. Girls basketball is set for the Westboro tournament. Plenty of games over this next week, but tonight we'll take a look at their Groton Dunstable season finale on the road and where they stand with playoffs now on the horizon. In other news tonight, track and field, they are champion national bound for Tony Graves. The huge congratulations in order for him. And wrestling is set for their state districts this weekend. We'll have a little bit on that. In the national sports, the Four Nations face-off. Best on Best hockey is back, and the Daytona 500 is less than 48 hours away.
From Shepherd Hill Regional High School, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for being with us. My name is Cameron Simpson, and it's great to end another week with all of you. We have a lot to get to in this exciting week. Vacation week is upon us, so that's good. We don't have to go into the building next week, but you could go into the building tomorrow morning to watch an incredible tournament kickoff right at Shepherd Hill, the Clark tournament. And we'll talk about that in just a moment, but I want to start with the boys basketball team and how they did this week and where things stand for them. Playoffs are just around the corner. We're counting down to when those brackets are released, and of course, you know, we'll be here for you reporting on that when it happens. But let's start with the game that happened on Tuesday. We don't have any highlights for you, but I can tell you what went down. Sean Tyrell put up 16 points. 4 of those came from the three-point line. He's been really draining his three-point shots lately. Andrew Fasolo had 14 points, 5 field goals, 3 free throws in this game. Those who are your leading scorers. Jordan Taste and Colin Resner both put up 6 points. But one of the shots of the game came towards the end because the Rams were in a tight battle in the fourth quarter. Final score would end up being 51-47, but it was a 2-point game when Aiden Tyler notched back an incredible layup shot and one to get the free throws. He drilled one down there after that and got the points for his team. As I mentioned, Rams win 51-47. If you are not following us on Instagram, you may have missed out on the breaking news that we reported yesterday, one of the first to do it. The schedule has changed, and here's a copy of that post right there on your screen. Now the Shepherd Hill Rams will play at 10 a.m. versus Lunenburg. That will be the first game of the large school quarterfinals. If the Rams win, they have a chance to play Millbury again if Millbury wins their game in a rematch from last season. The other matches on here, you see Clinton and Westboro. These are all at Shepherd Hill, by the way. We'll be playing at 11:45, Tantascwa and Nipmunk 1:30, Northbridge and Millbury at 3:15. So if you're in the mood for some basketball this weekend, plenty of action. Just remember that it is a cash-only entrance. Students will pay a $5 entry fee. Non-students and non-seniors are a $10 entry fee. So that is for tomorrow at Shepherd Hill. An early morning, I shouldn't say it's early morning, but a morning matinee game. Excited for it. And we'll get out there and be covering this tournament as we do every single year. The Clark tournament, a big tradition at Shepherd Hill. And of course, make sure to follow our Instagram page for game updates as they happen tomorrow morning if you cannot make it to the game, as well as you can follow me on X, Cam Simpson 0065, where that can be, and I'll be updating there as well and with some pictures. All right, let's go to the girls. They'll be playing at Westboro. We'll have much more on that next week during our Monday edition of the show. But I want to get to their game versus Groton Dunstable because they've been on a roll lately with their record. Right now, they're well within a playoff spot and continue to move forward, looking at a possible, maybe a run. I mentioned that they'll play at Westboro this week, and that will be exciting for them. But they face off against Groton Dunstable and came into this game rolling. Ashley Dickout led the team in points with 14, 3 3-point shots, 5 field goals, and 1 free throw. How about Shaylee Zella, 4 field goals, 4 free throws. That gets her to 12 points. 10 points for Jillian Clark. and 7 points for Caitlin Sullivan in this game. 3 for Sarah Miller, 3 for Addison Dono, and that does it for the game. 49 points for the team. They beat Groton Dunstable 49 to 39. And that is now propels them. That's the end of their year, the end of their season. They finish with a record this year of a very solid record of 13-5. They're in the playoffs, and we will be watching those playoffs happen after the Westboro tournament, which of course I said we'll have more of that Monday. Quick note on track and wrestling. Let's start with track. Tony Graves is national bound. He'll head to the competition in New York here in the next few weeks. We'll be following for you as that all goes down. But Tony has the time and he's heading to the nationals. Big congratulations to him. The rest of the track athletes will compete in states this weekend. In wrestling, they have their districts, sectionals, and then we're getting close to states and potentially nationals for them. All eyes will be on all the wrestlers, including Sawyer Ayotte, as he's one step closer to potentially going back to nationals, and we'll see what he can do in his senior year. But big congratulations to all those athletes, and best of luck this weekend in their competitions. Well, the NHL decided to switch it up this year as we enter the national sports stories, and they went with the Four Nations instead of the All-Star game. And man, has it paid off. Team Canada played against Team Sweden in the first round of the Four Nations face-off. Canada won in overtime with a goal scored by Cindy Crosby. Team USA took on Team Finland, and they dominated the game. 4 goals by a person with the last name Tkachuk, Brady and Matthew Tkachuk, playing for Team USA 6-1. Right now they lead the standings. Team USA will play Team Canada, the rivalry of all rivalries, tomorrow evening on ABC. The other news is the Daytona 500, the biggest race in NASCAR all season long, the opener to their season. And who's going to win this historic trophy? It all kicks off 2:30 on Fox. There'll be a big event going on. The president is visiting the Daytona 500, so very excited for that event for sure. The NASCAR Cup Series will race there Sunday. That's it for us. Make sure to stick with us, as I said, on our Instagram page, because we will be covering for you this entire Clark tournament tomorrow, bringing you step-by-step of what is going down. So make sure to tune in and be with us for that entire event. And until tomorrow, when I see you all on Instagram on our engagement, I'll see you also on Monday with a recap of the game. Till then, enjoy your weekend and enjoy your vacation. Good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, the only place for Rams sports news.